Good evening, everyone. How's it going? Happy Sunday. And I'm hoping everyone is having a wonderful evening. Please excuse me. I had technical difficulties in the background and could not get the live started, but I am finally here. I welcome you guys, whether during the live or after the live. Don't forget to hit the like button and please share. Tonight, we're going to start the live off with a huge shout out to Ariana for the presentation and the love, the respect that she put Haiti on the map this whole month. And many of us are very, very proud. And I want to personally congratulate her on her win on Challenger of House, representing us out there in Togo. She did a wonderful job, and we just thank her for that. Tonight, guys, as we are celebrating Ariana for her great accomplishment and putting Haiti on the map, we also all within hours started receiving bad news about something happening in a very monumental place located in the north side of Haiti. The Citadelle not only represents the identity of the Haitian people, not only does it represent the freedom of Haitian people, but we can go a little bit further, say if you are a person of color, if you are a person who dreamed of change, the Citadel represents that. I'm going to start off with sharing a few clips. I welcome you guys as you tune in. Don't forget to please hit the like button and share the live as you come in. And I also want to say condolences to all of the families in the Citadel area. Mwen vle salye tout moun et mwen souwete que tout moun a passé yon bon dimanche après-midi. Jodi a mwen vle pou nou touche de sa ki fek pase Citadel. Se yon bagay ki tre triste, se yon bagay ki vraiment touche nou tout. Et aswe a nou ap fè on ti pale de sa. Et si c'est première fois que vous ap entre dans l'émission avec moi, demandé pour partager et pour abonner avec Chanel.
30 people were killed on Saturday in a stampede in the northern countryside of Haiti. Authorities have warned that the death toll could rise. Jean-Henri Petit, head of civil protection for Haiti's Nord Department, said the stampede occurred at the Laferrière Citadelle, an early 19th century fortress built shortly after Haiti's independence from France. One of Haiti's most popular tourist attractions, the fortress was packed with students and visitors on Saturday who had come to participate in the annual celebration of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Prime Minister Alex Didier Fils-Aime said the incident occurred during a tourist event attended by many young people at the site in the northern town of Milo. He said an investigation had been launched and all relevant authorities mobilized to support those affected. The stampede was said to have started near the entrance to the site and was exacerbated by the onset of heavy rain. The deadly stampede comes as Haiti is grappling with widespread
We hear the different news as to what happened at the Citadel, because when you call and you speak to people who were there, many of them shared a different experience. Là nous tendez nouvelle que yo bay nan média américain yo. C'était un programme touriste qui t'a passé et c'était un pile jeune qui était là. Et il y a un événement qui passait en l'air dans Citadelle. Moun yo pas de compte qui j'en pour yo gérer. Et la pluie commence à tomber qui vient cause que tout bagay ça a passé. Un peu moun perdi la vie. The U.S. media is sharing with us that it was a tourist program. And as I come on to speak about this situation, I've made several calls to speak to people in the area to find out exactly what they know did happen, because I've seen where on media occasions that what the media will tell you that actually happened about something that happened here in Haiti would be a different account from what people in Haiti here on the ground are saying. The first thing someone shared with me was that it was due to heat exhaustion. And I couldn't understand heat exhaustion because we have visited the Citadelle ourselves here, and I've had the opportunity to walk all over the Citadelle as far as places that they allow you to. And it is a place that it is at a very high altitude, which I'm not saying that you can't catch a heat stroke up there, but it makes it pretty difficult because if you visited the Citadelle, you know, the higher up you go in elevation, it pretty much gets cooler. The rooms there, it feels naturally like it is made with a built-in air conditioner. And it's difficult for you to think that people can just die up there, and so many people at that. What happened was very, very sad, and it is very, very sad. And for those of you guys who are tuned in, know that this is simply my opinion, because there's not one person who have heard of what happened at the Citadelle whom it did not touch. Citadelle represents us as a whole. It represents the people of Haiti as a whole, and it is a very sacred area. Citadelle is known to be a very, very spiritual area, guys. Let me share some of the clippings too. I won't be able to share a lot of the clippings that were shared with me because they are not good footages, and any one of us on social media can get strike for showing these type of images. But it was very, very sad what happened. Let me share this that is already going around. There's a ton of people there, and I'm sure it was a shock to many of the people who was present what happened. Good evening, Marie. Hello, mods in chat. Hello, Rock Universe. My condolences to the family. Thank you so much. Arlene, praying for the families of the lost. This is so heartbreaking. Yes, it is. C'est un tragique que m connais en pile moun pas attendre, et c'est un bagay qui très difficile. It is pretty difficult news. Mais là que m'a réfléchi de ça qui passait Citadelle, Moi-même, malgré m'pafoué même dans série de bagailles, even though I do not indulge in certain things in Haiti, you cannot deny that Haiti is a very spiritual place. Nou pa ka retire gen un pe kote nan peyi a ki vraiment sacred. C'est un côté que là où entrer la donne, c'est un côté pour entrer la donne avec gros respect. Et une premier bagay qui passait dans tête moi, one of the first things that crossed my mind, c'est que les ancêtres yo gen doit fâché pour dérespectant que yo wè qui a fait. OK, nous connaît gen nous c'est chrétien, mais c'est pas une parole de religion parce que c'est pour nous comprendre que en pile fois en Haïti, nous ti jamblier limite nous tout, OK? Et c'est la nature, gen de bagay, gen de niveau de respect c'est pour bailler. On a commencé à soir avec moun qui responsable en Haïti. We're going to start with the people who are responsible in Haiti. Parce que c'est une plus gros problème que nous gagnons. Nous pas connaît les gagnons un problème qui genre que pour nous toutes déplacer sans que nous pas marcher sous l'autre. Et c'est une bagaille, année, 3 ans passés, là, moi, j'étais allé dans Citadelle, moi, j'étais à parler, moi-même avec Zami, nous t'as parlé avec moun qui propose que yo responsable Citadelle pour faire comprendre que c'est pour yo organiser Citadelle la plus bon. That they need to organize the Citadelle a lot better. From the gate all the way to getting on site way up there at the Citadel, it needed to be better supervised. It needed to be better organized because a lot of the people, they do not know how to evacuate. That is, evacuation is something that people are not being taught here in Haiti that can save lives and that can also cost a lot of lives. And I can guarantee you, mwen ba garanti que si que nou te gen un plan évacuation et avec moun qui travaille dans Citadelle là qui pour représenter pays, if we had an evacuation plan and with people who are there working to assist in this type of tragedy, we would not have lost so many lives yesterday. Nous pas ta perdu toute la vie sa yo que nous perdi hier. Gen bagay leader nou yo pran pou aleje nan pays. There are things that our leaders take lightly in this country. And then there's no accountability that in this country, even when they make bad decisions, they are still the boss and cannot be told what to do when the first people that should be held responsible for this is those in charge. What is the capacity of people to be up there at the Citadel at one time? Ki kapasite moun ki pou an lè nan Citadel un sel fwa? For those who have not made that visit, to head up, I enjoy when I'm there. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button, to please share, and welcome each and every one of you guys. I'll be in the comments in a minute. The Citadel is somewhere that I enjoy taking that walk because for me, I am walking with some of the greats. I pretty much try to get in their mind during that time to understand exactly what they went through. And if you have walked that walk, you know that that is not an easy walk. So many of us set out to take that walk, and halfway up that walk, we either get dizzy. An example, I went to take my daughter up there about 2 years ago. My daughter got very sick, okay? And I had to send up my friend because she could not make it all the way up there. I've had it where I had friends that accompanied me that halfway up, they started getting very dizzy and could not feel their legs and could not make it up there. So to the world that's watching outside looking in, they may think that the Citadelle is somewhere that's easy when it is not an easy walk, okay? This was very, very difficult. And taking that walk itself, you could tell it was sacred. There was a lot of passion behind the Citadelle. And it is said that there was a lot of spiritual, a lot of rituals, a lot of commitments made during that time. And I can see it being true that the Citadelle is not a place that was simply made. So naturally, it is already difficult. And that is why I say we must hold authorities accountable, because there should have been a limit as to how many people that the Citadelle site itself can accept. And did officials know that this program was to take place? And what staff did they have ready and available to assist people in the event if something like this happened? Don't forget, guys, to please hit the like button, because we have to know that the Haitian people, they lack the knowledge in certain areas. And it is the leaders who are assigned to certain positions. It is their job to correctly guide and put in place certain things for people who are like babies. You got to guide them. You don't leave your baby around the house to do anything that they want to, because they might get into things that they are not supposed to get into. We hear several different stories. I've heard several different stories. And one of the first stories that I heard was that a security guard closed the door, which didn't make sense, and locked the people in. You know, I don't know. You know, when you're thinking about it, you say, could somebody be that evil? You never know. People lose their mind, their train of thoughts all the time. But we hear it is a twister. Guys, please share the live. What are the odds of a twister happening? Haiti is a place that needs to be respected. Haiti is a place that the Haitian people still do not understand that we are prone to natural disasters. That means it is necessary every day you put your pants and shoes on to learn, what could I do? What am I supposed to do in the event if I am faced with an earthquake? How do I handle that situation? And authorities in Haiti, they should be held responsible to teach the nation how to handle this, to prevent tragedies like this from happening. No, we won't prevent it, but we can save some lives when it does happen. Let me share with you guys a little bit from the Haitian media so that you guys can hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it together. I'll get it in a minute. But that is something that authorities need to be held accountable for. C'est pour nous commencer faire leader qui en charge dans pays à faire travail yo. Peuple haïtien trop relax avec leader nou yo. Peuple là c'est un peuple, c'est tant que c'est bébé nou yé. Gen un pile bagay que nous poko gagner connaissance avec lui, nous poko bay li importance. Pendant ce temps, Haïti, pays nous c'est un pays position li sous la terre, n'importe tragique à passer à n'importe l'heure. C'est un pays li très important pour même les ou mettez pantalon et souliers dans pied ou tout apprendre pour étudier si un bagay passé un désastre naturel qui gens pour me gérer ça, qui gens pour marcher, qui gens pour me protéger tête moi et qui gens pour me protéger moun qui avec moi yo. Les bagay comme ça passé, nous commençons à pousser une à l'autre, nous commençons à pousser et puis nous cause bagay la vie plus mal parce que nous commençons à agir pour nous sauver la vie, pas simplement, et puis l'autre là pas. Pendant ce temps, là que on bagay comme ça passé, l'union c'est la force plus bon pour vous. Unity is a lot better for you when you're trying to evacuate than pushing against each other. And that is something that the people need to be taught in Haiti. And what is the capacity of people? Qui capacité moun que Citadelle kapran? There has to be a capacity, guys, because Citadelle was built years ago. Very little renovation has been done to the Citadelle, and parts have took a hit during the earthquake, and parts have fallen, parts have been patched together, and it is also upstairs and downstairs. So these things may seem small to someone, but it is very important for the people in charge to do these type of researches, to bring in the right expert so that they could prevent us from losing the Citadelle all the way around. Because what happened, it could have destroyed if it did not destroy a part of the Citadelle. But to go a little further, guys, being that we know that that did not take place, and we don't hear people talking about that. We don't hear people holding authorities accountable enough. And when things like this happen within our country, authorities cross their hands and look at the people too much. The Citadelle is a place that lately, if you visited there, we know that it has been a ground for corruption lately. Meaning, since the gate, the guys that are locally in that area, their sole focus is counting their coins. I won't even say officials knew about the party that was taking place. Okay, the party had good intentions behind it. I know that the whole world, including Haiti, everyone in Haiti was celebrating with Ariana. Everyone wanted to be at a monumental place when she became the champion, representing Haiti to throw up the flag. But we must still be conscious of safety first, even in celebration, because celebration can turn back. Let's go a little bit further. The youth not respecting the ground that they are on. The youth not respecting. Now, some of my foreign people may not understand, but I know some of my foreign people, you guys are very knowledgeable, right? We know that God is powerful, but we also know nature, right, is also powerful, right? And we hear that yesterday you had youths knocking on doors asking, Henri, leve, Henri Christophe, wake up. Waking up. Leve, wake up. Guys, I don't indulge in certain things because I know I might not be able to handle the result of it. And by now, most people in Haiti have heard some type of story. And I hate to say this, but I feel what happened have various reasons behind it happening. Because there are certain places you go to. We are Haitians, right? So we are majority Catholic, Baptist, Protestant, and you have voodooism. But in countries that are Muslims, there are certain places that is sacred that you can't even walk in with your shoes on. Pour nous-mêmes qui peuple haïtien, majorité nous c'est chrétien, et pas vrai? Et nous connaissons réalité mystique dans pays nous. Et nous connaissons Citadelle, c'est un côté qui très mystique. C'est pas un côté que nous a pas prendre aujourd'hui, hein? C'est un côté moi visité plusieurs fois. Et chaque fois mal visité Citadelle, ou gain toute qualité monde qui a fait offrande là avec ancêtres là. You have all sorts of people doing their offerings right there to the ancestors. People take trips from far to come in and pay their respect. You'll see parts of Citadelle where there's even money. I've seen alcohol, all sorts of things. And I've asked questions to say, hey, why do they leave this stuff there? Why is there money? And why is there this? And the guy said the last person that stole from it, he never came out. They're still searching for this guy, right? So the youth here decides to have a party. And as I mentioned, I love to see our people have fun. It's enough issues and challenges to prevent people from having fun. But I also know there's certain things I'm not going to get dressed and go do at the church house. And I also know there are certain things I would not get dressed and go and do at a spiritual house, right? And we saw that many of the youth did that in Haiti. Nous dérespecter Citadelle hier. Nous prend un peu bagaille pour jouer en dans pays. Pendant ce temps, chaque jour nous attendons histoire nous. Chaque jour nous attendons histoire de Citadelle. Combien de monde qui entre Citadelle qui pas jamais sorti? Parce que si vous pas qu'à Citadelle pour pas attendre histoire. Il y a des chambres ou pas qu'à aller dans Citadelle. There are rooms that they do not allow you to go into. There are parts of it that's not open to the public. Who's to know what's happening in those parts? I'm just saying. And yesterday, there was a major disrespect done there at the Citadel. The Citadel it should be a sacred place. It should be a place of reflection. C'est un côté spirituel lié. Que c'est chrétien, que c'est voodooisme, que c'est un côté qui est spirituel. C'est un côté, non, route là, son route qui est tellement difficile. C'est pour consacrer avec créateur. Ça qui est bon pour vous. Pour même marcher bien à pied. M'pas dire rien si que on l'air puis ou décider pour ouvrir corps n'importe gens pour faire des séries de dérespectants. It is a sacred place for those of you guys who are planning on coming to visit Haiti, who are planning on visiting the Citadel. Be sure you keep that in mind. Be sure that the capacity is something that you pay attention to. Be sure that we start making our voice heard, calling down there to Milo and the authorities to say there should be a maximum. Even on park rides in the United States, there are maximums that's allowed. You cannot go over that capacity. Even on an elevator, there is a capacity. And we overlook those small safety tips that today we've seen where a mother lost 2 of her kids. Another mother, we can feel the pain of another mother, right? When I heard that, I mean, and at an instant, she felt she had nothing to live for, because the way the Citadel is built, if you even take the wrong step, that could cause you death. She instantly leaped and took her own life. And my condolences. Condoléances moi avec madame nan qui perdi 2 petites li, et nous tout comprendre douleur ou maman. Et qui ça que li fait? Li pa rien encore pour le faire. Parce que là, ouais, bah il a fait mal. Ou perdi 2 petites un seul fois. Li allé flou, li volé. Et li prend la ville. Et condoléances avec lui-même et famille qui Milo. Et que bon Dieu mette la paix là. Parce que me connais c'est une famille qui prend frappe, c'est une famille qui perdit 3 monde une seule fois. On peut imaginer en termes ça. Moi can imaginer en termes. Let me go into the audience, guys. This place just has bad luck, Junior. I'm not sure why you say it has bad luck. Junior dit Citadel gain bad luck. Pour qui ça dit ça, Junior? Mam dit nous tout. Gen parfois gen bagay c'est pour nous respecter. Moi manke perdi un vraiment bon ami. There are things that we must respect. I almost lost a very, very good friend of mine for sharing this opinion. You know, Gino, and this is with all due respect, because you are a loyal follower of life in Haiti, and I love you for that. But when we make comments like Citadel is a bad place, right? Citadel just has bad luck. Now, and I say this with all the love in my heart. and for many of you guys who are tuned in tonight. And I thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Do you know that? Do you ever wonder, without the sacrifice of those who built the Citadel, if we would have the independence we, the Haitian people, have today? Or would Black people? Because so many times, Aliana, one of the reasons we loved her so much is the love that she put. Haiti pa péri. And I've been speechless with her because that's she's said and done everything I imagine someone doing and representing Haiti. But without the Citadel, which was a part of the strategy to the freedom that I so enjoy today, you hear people say it's because of the voodoo and this and that. I am Christian, guys, but I wasn't there back then being oppressed. And how do you know, as a Christian or as a voodooism, what you would have done to get out of oppression if it was you that was the direct target at that time? I do not agree of everything our ancestors did, but I could never stand in a place and not put respect on their name. For as long as I am, look at me, I'm a Black woman. The freedom that I enjoy, the freedom that my children will enjoy, and many of you guys, not only Haiti, but all over the world, it started at the Citadel. It started there. So I can't say that that place is just bad luck, because at the age I am today, if it was so bad, would I have the freedom that I so enjoy today as a Black woman? And we know that racism, not everybody, but racism is still present today. Let me give a shout out to Raphael. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share the live, and please subscribe to the channel if it is your first time here. Raphael Lagunzi, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, my sister. We saw Boss Mike. It was so nicer for you to do that for us. How are you? How are the kids doing? How is the stuff doing? I am doing well. And you guys are going to see more of Boss Mike in this coming week. I have an up-and-coming upload for you guys. I've had a lot of uploads, but I'm going to let you guys judge for yourself, because this one is different. And you look forward to seeing Boss Mike. And I'm glad you guys love Boss Mike. The kids at the school are doing good. Thank you, Lagunzi, for thinking about them. The staff is doing good. Thank you so much for thinking of us. Rockwell Universe say, why was they there? That's holy place, not a place to disrespect the ancestors. Why did Haitian let this happen? We need answers. I'm here to find out why. Me too. See, the thing is, a lot of the youth today don't respect the elders. Do you not notice that the elders here are not valued? And many times we seem to think that we know so much more than the elders, and knowing that they didn't live to be the age that they are without seeing some things. But that's what's happening too here in Haiti. Many of the youth, they are not listening to those who are older. That's just my opinion. But They could have done the party elsewhere on lower grounds instead of doing it at the Citadelle exactly. And I am sure, I can guarantee you that there was at least one or two elders who probably shared. Ça c'est pas côté pour na fêter, but they're not gonna listen. Ça c'est pas côté pour na faire ça pas pour nous, but they're not gonna listen. You know, I'm thinking, nan tèt mwen m'a dit, mes amis, n'a frappé porte nan rele moun yo. Moun yo déjà fâché parce que nous gaspillons bataille yo. Si que y a gardé vrai. Nous gaspillons bataille yo. C'est pas ça que yo te bataille pour lui. Et puis ou gen droit tout pour entrer pour venir dérespecter. Tout ça a passé dans tête moi. All of that went through my mind of what could have happened there. One report said that it was due to heavy rain. Yes, I hear that there was a lot of heavy rain as well. And people was running away from it. We Haitians were not going to run from the rain to stomp each other out. That's what's difficult too. But I'll tell you guys one thing. This may be funny, and we joke about that all the time. Haitians are more afraid of the rain than a gun. Et nous pensons, nous sommes sujet qui sérieux, ben, on nous baille vérité, m'tendez tout le temps. Haïtien paie la pluie plus que yo paie en machine, plus que yo paie zam. Depuis yo ouais la pluie, les ancêtres yo connaissent nous bien. Parce que depuis ouais Haïtien ouais la pluie, yo pas prêter non Rock Universe. Y a chapé pied yo. Haitians do not stay, and especially if it is a twister, which you know is really sad. If it's the first time happening, if there was certain studies done, it's like we're not doing the correct research to prevent tragedies. Is this the first time it happened? And when we plan these events, what will the weather be like? All of the things that we take so lightly are things that end up costing us a lot more. Because I am sure rain was in the forecast. Therefore, the event, it could have been advised that this is what could happen. And in this event, for us to not be held liable, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to take precautions. Why did they all go there? Was it to show respect? None of this is making sense. And why would you listen to a TikToker telling you to meet there? Weird. And the U.S. News says it was a yearly celebration. But word has it here, guys, this was organized by TikTokers around the area. And I know that it was in good faith. I know that it was to celebrate with Ariana. But even in celebration, we must also think of what could happen in the event if. And a lot of times we make decisions here in Haiti without thinking of the what ifs. David, how are you? It was a crush. Death by asphyxiation. Very sad. Because people are not trained that. evacuation is not trained even in the schools. And this made me reflect too, for us here at Life in Haiti, for us to have a plan, for us to come up with an evacuation plan, for us to take the time and teach the kids, if something happened in the institution, how we will handle that. And that's what happened. People probably started freaking out. And the honest truth is, they probably really did not know what to do. They didn't know what to do. I've been there many times, and there's never been more than 50 people on site. I can't imagine the chaos of having several thousands. I cannot. And this is where, David, I blame officials. We've never seen that many people at one time, thousands at the Citadelle at one time. It has the capacity to hold no more than 200 people on site, in my opinion. But I am not an expert. And how is it that officials did not see this? There's no way for those in charge down at the bottom to not start seeing, hey, what's going on? Where are all of these people going? Even officials lacking respect for the Citadel, because there should have been someone there to say, hey, enough is enough. We cannot allow that many people to head up there. And a monumental spot, not only to Haiti, but to the world. I agree 100%. Responsibility and accountability these officials need to start getting. Mr. Paul, don't forget, guys, to please share the live. Share the live and share your thoughts. It is trapped poisonous gases issue. Most likely carbon dioxide, hydrogen, sulfate, geological decade matters in caves, confined spaces, pockets of trapped gases. No one is teaching people about these things. People are not getting the knowledge that they need. And if your immune system is already compromised, that can make you an even easier target. Faith is. Good evening, Marie and LIH family. Good evening. How are you? Rockwell Universe said they have proof that they was not authorized. That was the non-authorization, and the people went through with it anyways. They were denied, and that's a problem. See, that's a lack of respect that I do not like about our people. Many of our people, we complain about a change, but disrespect towards authority shows that you are okay in your mess. You want the benefits of change. You want this country to develop while you continue to operate in your same mode of operations. Complete disregard and disrespect for authority. That is why for Haiti to get to where we all envision it, we must change our mind. Too often we find people here wanting to make their own rules instead of following rules which are in place. And because leadership is so they're too weak, and they are so out of compliance themselves and have allowed things to go so bad for so long, that they cannot regain control of what's happening on the ground with the people. When in order for Haiti to change, there has to be a relationship with the people where they understand that they must respect authority, and that authority is put in place to protect them. That's why many of the people here may not listen, because there's a trust issue between the community and authorities. People are not relaxed with authorities. They're not trusting the authorities' opinion, because too many times when they come in, they're lying and misleading. A twister, the ancestors was very upset, and people don't speak about the ancestors. And when they do, they feel ashamed as if they're doing something wrong. That's why so many are lost about them. Mario, hello, Mario. How are you? Just because we're not inside Haiti, we're still mad about this, because I can't understand why they're helping to destroy our ancestors' memory, because we're not educating them. We're not raising enough Arianas in this country. We have to teach children what's important, what's meaningful. When we don't teach them the importance of things, then they take things lightly. These things are not as monumental to them. They don't understand the wonders that sits here in Haiti. That is why they've put the memory of the ancestors, on the back burner. I am doing good, Marie. I'm doing good. Ursula, hi, Marie. Heartbreaking, so sad. Very, very sad. I have heard there were over 20,000 people there partying, doing all sorts of things. The stuff that I've heard that they were doing was complete disrespect. Knocking on the doors for one. I was watching where one of I saw. Okay, hold on a second. Where one was knocking on the door and asking for it's so many videos being released too, guys. This is really a tragic loss, guys. It really is. I'm not sure too, the internet here have not been so good in Haiti this week. I don't know if it's because of the rain, but let me show you guys this. The young TikTokers located where Henri Christophe was buried, right? There you go.
Christophe mouri après el fin fon stroke. Pendant bataille etc. el fon stroke li gon bol ki paralysé. Il te gen zam sou li, il pa ennemi an vin pran l kon sa.
There was things that was happening there that was very, very disrespectful, and they should not have been happening. And it's us. We must take the responsibility to educate. Mercedes, how's it going? What happened, Maria? I missed the beginning. We had a tragedy a twister which happened in the Citadelle, which is a very popular tourist spot in the north side of Haiti, where it ended up causing the death of, I believe, over 40 people, and there was a lot injured as well. And it is a very sacred place. David said there is usually one guy in charge with the door key. I doubt there was anybody in charge capable with the ability to manage this crowd. And that is, I sent you a message. I sent you a WhatsApp video that shows the build up clearly. And that's the thing. If they were going to organize something like that, that should have been a part of. This should have never been allowed. Let me see if I can share it here, guys. Don't forget to please share the live. Please share the live, guys. It should have never been allowed to happen. Let me share the upload that someone just shared with me. Mr. David just shared with me. Wow. I was in the background looking for a part of footages that I also have from the Citadelle area.
But we have a lot of windows. You can't see it.
Yeah, we did.
Each one of them, when you get inside, you will see each one of them has one cannon. Just to see every direction where the French people can come. So this is a video of this Jason Derulo.
Don't forget, guys, to please share the live.
This is where they made the video for the World Cup.
Jason?
Yeah, Jason Derulo.
Okay.
Not like JC Wood.
Okay. And JC Wu.
JC Wood.
Okay.
She sang the music here.
This wow. Okay. Marie.
Come on, guys. You see right here, it's about an average day at the Citadelle.
But because they have so many in the ground.
These are bullets.
Yeah, this is the bullet.
That's what they use.
This is the cannon. Because they have so many in the ground. On there, can you see the blue house down there?
Yeah.
You see,
This is where they are. Laporte, you know Laporte Saint Jacques. Yeah.
I can also guarantee you this is where the mother probably leaped and took her life at.
Listen. This is Laporte Saint Jacques, where they have the Saint Jacques there. Saint Jacques is a spirit.
Okay. Wait. That helps.
What?
Where-
Blue house?
Yeah, where people come to do big ceremony, voodoo, every day, every time.
Wow.
This is Plenty Nord, the village down there. They call them Plenty Nord. I'm gonna show you where Jovenel Moise, before they die, they come here to do big ceremony inside the castle. I will show you. Because inside has a lot of food. But this is a new installation. The door. But the wood from Guyana. The name of the wood, they call it Angelique. But it's not original. The original one, the East Part keep them put in the museum inside the castle. But it looks like an original, but it's not original.
Okay, so this one is imported from Ghana.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
So you can but people bringing it all a bullet here.
They bring them up.
Yes. And but
This is a bullet too.
no, yeah.
This is a missile
This one is a cannon.
cannon.
Yeah, cannonballs is a bullet. But the Citadelle, we have two defense cannon, but they has the bronze cannon, so they has an iron cannon. Those one is an iron. So I'm gonna show you the bronze one. So the bronze one, Christophe, take the cannon from the ship Napoleon Bonaparte. I know Napoleon was the French people. So before I told you guys, Christophe Bell is somewhere. But nobody knows where Christophe Bell is. But the tomb you see here, this is tomb of King Brother-in-law. King Brother-in-law. It's called him Noel. The guy blew up on the gunpowder. Why they blew up? Christophe, tell them before you go inside the gunpowder, don't smoke it. Finish to smoke, and then after you go inside the gunpowder.
Okay.
But the guy will forget it. But he go inside the gunpowder, he just smoke like cigar,
Yeah.
and little fire fall down on the gunpowder, it was blew up.
Okay.
They passed 1818. After 4 days, people enter inside the gunpowder with just find only one hand, one leg, bury him here.
Okay. So that means that the
The
explosion.
remains of what they found
King
is
Brother-in-law.
here.
The guy called him Puestuel. Okay, I'll go show you the cook part where they cook something to eat.
Wow, what's the big food here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where they cook something to eat in that time. But they have some food the Haitian people like so much. You know that? They call it maïs. So you remember back in the day, so when the French people talk and about one Haitian people, he said you 10.
Is it
That deal?
He said you 10.
Tiens.
This is French. He said you
Is
10.
it tiens?
He said you example, we have this in my hand. I said you take it.
What would you like to tell the world? Give them reasons why everyone should actually come here and visit, especially those of our descendants.
You want to know about
Bam Julian Creole. En pile fois, peuple haïtien nous pas connaît qui est nous sur la terre. Mais pendant qu'on a fait vidéo ça, tout le monde après l'ouel. Qui sont en train de dire le monde pour qui raison yo ta supposé venir à Haïti? Qui force que ou même qui représente Citadelle ou ouais que Citadelle gagne, c'est pas seulement pour le peuple haïtien, mais Citadelle représente un gros bagage pour le peuple noir. OK? Qui ça ou même ou ta dit le monde en créole et en anglais? Ban nou raison que pour plus moun ka vin visiter là. Qui feeling wap jwen?
oof. We started like we have a lot of feeling. We have so many feelings. So the problems it's before we have you can come here. We don't have no space to pass here because they have too much people. But now they don't have no tourists here because people scared because no security, and that's for the same people that don't want to come back. But everyone now go to Jamaica, Santo Domingo, they never come here. So I don't know why because Port-au-Prince, people scared Port-au-Prince. People not interested to come back. That's for this thing. But I need a lot of people coming to visit. That's what I'm.
Pour remettre gros joyaux, pour mettre gros magasin, yon façon, yon même pour régler les affaires. Insécurité n'a pas existé vraiment, c'est inventé le gouvernement haïtien avec les bourgeois mis ensemble pour capable déstabiliser la population.
Guys, when I come back and I look at these old videos, we've came a long way. And I want to personally apologize for these shaky footages. When you look back, you grow. And I'm watching the video today and I'm like, you like this, watching the video, and it's like, ooh, excuse me, guys, for that upload being like that. But the more you do something, the more you learn and you grow, right? There you could see we went to visit because of its meaning. I believe that Citadelle is one of the largest fortresses in the Caribbean. It represents independence. It represents resiliency. It represents strength for the Haitian people. Yes. Mm-hmm. It represents strength for people around the world. Be mindful when stepping into these sacred places how we do it. This is not simply just in Haiti, but monumental places all over the world. You don't have to believe in certain things to respect it. You don't have to be a Christian to respect God, because God will teach you who He is. And that is why I respect each and every one. I will never, ever, ever judge anyone for their beliefs. We need to start teaching people preventive measures in Haiti. Things that we take lightly, we see that have consequences. And these consequences just cannot be repaired. You cannot give someone their son. There is a mother who didn't make it home. There's a few daughters who did not make it home. And my condolences to each and everyone who lost a family member during this tragic time in the Citadelle. And for most of us that loves the Citadel, who plans on visiting it. Let me give a shout out to Sherry Hugh. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Oh, let me give a shout out to Jean Baptiste. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Haiti need to build electric car to go uphill. There's a lot of stuff Haiti needs to build. I think we need to first focus on, before we just run off to adding, why don't we respect and perfect using what we have, right? Sometimes simplify things instead of complicating it. If my feet is what I have, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to do what needs to be done so that I can protect it. There's a lot that needs to be done, but what we can do today is organize it. Remember a few weeks ago, we spoke about structure, how even leaders in the North responded and reacted wrong to a lot of the merchants and their business locations and just coming and tearing it down. It was not structured. Well, it's pretty much similar but different because they allowed a party to take place that Rockwell Universe said they clearly denied permit. How can I deny permit for something when I am in authority and I am in charge? There's too many leaders, top chef na pays, top chef, right? Too many people wanting to be in control. And understanding that even followers have a special position. People in Haiti are stuck on control, but there's grace in following as well. And we need to focus on more taking care of what we have, respecting the grounds that we have here in Haiti. I thank you guys so much. It was a celebration in Haiti. Really not a good day for the Haitian people to get such a news after everyone tuned in to, House of Challenge and spending that beautiful time throughout the month supporting Ariana. And on that beautiful day, this is what took place. It just didn't make sense. Let's do better, guys. Let's continue to do better. And we have open sponsorship before I go. We are looking for new sponsors. Enrollment have started at the institution. In order for us to change Haiti, hands down, education is a priority. I can only do so little, but I've stepped up to do my part. I'm here on the ground to do my part. And we do it with love. We do it with strength. I do it with everything in me, guys. And I believe in that. I believe we can change the face of Haiti, the minds of Haiti. But we got to start early. And it takes for us to start today. We are all celebrating, but in the same token, no one wants to sit in Haiti. Everyone is running away from Haiti. And let's not forget, all of the celebration is for a change for the country and for the people of Haiti. And education is a priority. That is how, for generations, our country have and continue to be deprived. That's why we continue to have stuff like this happening in the Citadel. Those who are in charge are not taking the time to understand the responsibility that they have on their hands. And that's not a responsibility to take lightly. It is a heavy responsibility being in charge of a great park such as Citadelle. So, guys, we have open enrollment, and for you all that have been asking for the price for sponsorship this year is $200, 200 USD per year per child. That will provide the child the year tuition, that will provide them the books, and that will also provide the child with fabric for their uniforms. That is what we require from sponsors. But for those who have been a part of sponsorship, you are able to be involved in your child's life. Our sponsorship program, you get to know your child. It is not as if you sponsor a child and 5 other people are sponsoring that same child elsewhere. We take pride in knowing that, hey, this is your child. When there's a problem, we share it. When there's a celebration, we share it, and we make that child a part of your life. You can do basically whatever you'd like to do for that child based on their needs, but we require that you answer for that $200 for the year. And if you are interested, I ask that you do take sponsorship seriously, guys. Every year, the organization depends on you to answer. Keep in mind, this type of work may look easy. I'm not sure if when I come on in front of the screen, it looks easy. I make it look easy, but it is not. God put me in the right position, the right person to be able to deal with the stress. But it is very stressful, guys, and I cannot do this work alone. I share that with you guys almost every time we speak on the center. I cannot do this heavy work on my own in Haiti. If you are a follower of Life in Haiti, I encourage you to share sponsorship with family and friends. We've started sponsorship early this year exactly to give followers, to give supporters time to share it with family, to share it with friends. Do not be afraid, guys, because if I was afraid, the center would have never been birthed. I would have never met you. I would have never built the courage to even share the idea with the world and to think that you guys would get behind me and make it happen. And I know it can and we will. I look forward to a minimum of 20 new sponsors this year in addition to the sponsors we have. We are bringing in 17 new first graders, as we know that the first grade class, we have the capacity of 17 children to head up to the second grade. Those 17 kids, not one of them yet have a sponsor. And I am counting on you guys. You wanted to know the price. It is $200 per sponsor. Now, let's say if you are interested in sponsoring a child and you may not be able to financially do that at one time. 200 may be a little steep. For one, I'm sharing it early because if you want to make 4 payments, because it is due by August 15th. Come August 15th, I'm giving myself and my staff maybe about 3 days to get everything here. And within those 3 days for us to get all the new books, to separate them, make sure our funds are here, to pay our book guide, to get fabric, everything. Why? Because I am not sure exactly what will be when first day of school will be this year. We cannot open, following rules, we cannot open until the education department gives a date. Sometimes they will say September the 2nd. Sometimes they will say October the 2nd, based on the climate and things surrounding the country. Either way it goes, we want to be able to give the children the material that they need in a timely manner, in case if the Department of Education said we are opening on September 2nd, even if I have to sacrifice and allow the kids to come in color for about a week or two while their uniforms are prepared, then we are prepared to do so here to make sure that they all start in time. You can make payments towards your sponsorship. But you guys know, every year I share this. I don't want you to just send in funds for sponsorship. You have to have communication with us. Sponsorship, guys, is a commitment. There's not one sponsor who I don't have an open line of communication with, either via email, either via WhatsApp, direct call. I have some type of communication with you, because in the event anything takes place, the first thing I will do is contact the sponsor and allow you to be a part of the decision making. We created sponsorships surrounding the worries and the disappointments that many in the diaspora community say that they had with institution. You are a part. We're an open book. Therefore, we should have many, many more sponsors, guys. There are tons of people around the world. Don't be afraid to share. I will be working on a flyer to share with everyone. That way you can share it with family and friends. I will put the flyer on our website so that you can refer family and friends to the website. But for sponsorship, please do not submit funds without us speaking first, because I am going to do my best to make you happy. How would I be able to do that? For example, from experience, maybe you are a mother who have 4 boys and you've been trying for that girl and you just can't get it. And you decide you want to sponsor a girl out here in Haiti and not a boy. I want to make sure we have a clear line of communication. And maybe it could be you have girls and you want a little boy, right? So make sure that to the best of my ability that I can hear you and meet your criteria as well. I've had it where some required for the parent to be from a Christian background, all sorts of requirements, right? And the thing about me, you guys know, if I can make it happen, I will. And if I can't, I will tell you, Marie, ma'am or sir, I'm unable to meet those requirements. This is who we have available. We don't want to lose you. I would hope you can compromise, right? Because there's times if you reach out to me in the end and everyone have already went through the list of kids, then I may ask you to compromise. But I'm counting on you guys again to continue to rally behind Life in Haiti in the center. Share sponsorships with family and friends. At a minimum, sponsor 1 child. Share with your adult kids. Teach them to give, guys. Some of you guys are older, and you have to teach the younger generation to continue to be charitable, to give, to think of those less fortunate. Because what happens when you're no longer around, then organizations like this will fail, because if we don't have people, generous people like yourself, you know who you are, who follow, who pray, who share, who constantly, are hands-on and involved, we will not survive, guys. And when I'm gone, I hope to work hard enough to open doors for others coming behind me. Okay, keep me in prayer as we have enrollment, school, looking forward to almost the end of the year. So there's a lot going on. Keep us here in prayer, and I will continue to do the same for you guys. And if you can't sponsor a child, consider making a donation. As Mercedes shared, any donation, guys, is greatly appreciated for the kids. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Any contributions made towards the organization is tax deductible to the extent of the law. Willing 55. Good evening, Miss Marie. Good evening. How are you? Mr. David, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. And guys, you can contact me via email. And once you contact me via email, I will share my direct number with you so that you can contact me directly as well. If my God able me to give, I won't care what your religion is. Maybe you will find religion when that blessing comes. To whoever you was praying to, they answered you. Give from the heart. Thank you. And myself, Kenanira, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. God bless you. God bless you guys. Thank you all so much for the support. I always give from the heart. I always help from the heart. I don't understand why people attach religion and judge people. Me, I am someone, my relationship with God, every day I pray for it to keep me walking in love. I don't care what your religion is. I'm there to display love. We should never judge each other for our beliefs. Okay. Thank you, Kinanera. And if I'm butchering your name, charge it to my tongue and not my heart. Thank you so much. Well, I love you guys. You guys be blessed, and I will be looking forward to hearing from you guys. We have now until August 15th, but let's not wait too long, guys. Help me relieve some of my stress this year and some gray hairs from coming in by easing my mind. Let me know that I can count on you, all right? I have a few people on the list already, guys, but I don't have you. So I'm waiting on you to add you to the sponsorship list. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Oh, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, and tell somebody you love them, guys. Don't go to sleep upset tonight. Love you all.